Hello YouTube land, it's Debbie from the Canadian Crocheter. Today is November 11th, 2020. I hope everyone observed the 1 minute of silence at 11 a.m. I did. I was in a Walmart parking lot and I stopped doing what I was doing to observe that 1 minute. And funny story, I went to Walmart to get some totes, some, big totes. And so I bought 22 of them with the lids. And then I did a little, picked up some dog food and some groceries, put it all in there, in my cart, off I go, paid, get outside, get in my car. And I realized I can't lift this. I can't even lift the top one. One, it was really, really tall. It was taller than me, so trying to lift this way, I'm short, couldn't. And two, it was very, very heavy, so I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do? And I guess someone was watching me. It was a gentleman in his car eating lunch, and he was watching me, and I guess he was having a little bit of a chuckle with my predicament. And he came out of his truck, stopped eating his lunch, came out of his truck, put his mask on and says, "Do you need some help?" I'm like, "Please, yes, yes, yes." So it was like an angel being sent to me. So whoever you are, I appreciate you lifting all that stuff out of the cart and putting it in my truck. But I must have looked ridiculous. Anyway, what else? Oh, I have some big news. So last Thursday, our house went on the market. I believe it was like 10 a.m. it went on the market. And by noon, there were 9 bookings for showings all that day. And my hubby already went to the new place a couple of days prior, and I wasn't going to go. But I thought, what am I gonna do? It's me and the dogs. How am I gonna amuse my dogs from, let's say, 1 p.m. till like 9 p.m.? I guess I could have gone to visit my girlfriends, but all my girlfriends have dogs. And my little Oscar doesn't do well with other dogs. I don't know why. Some dogs he does well with. But these particular dogs, my friends who live closer, doesn't do well. So I'm like, okay, so I can't take them there. So I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna pack up. I'm gonna grab the dogs, their leashes, and head out to the new place. And I did. And before I even got there, because it's a 4-hour drive, we had 2 offers. So I was like, oh my God, I can't deal with this. I'm driving. So, and our agent is a little spitfire. She was awesome. So we got exactly what we wanted, the exact asking price, and the only condition was a home inspection. So she turned around and told them, well, if you want your home inspection, because we don't want to stop the showings, we want to keep the showings going. It's only been the first day. She says, if you want this house and you get your home inspection done by 7 p.m. the next day. And they did. By Friday, I think it was Friday, like 3 p.m., the condition was removed, everything was done. I'm like, I've never seen anything go so fast. So some of our friends have said, you should have left it, at least for the first weekend, and let a bidding war go. And I'm like, in my decades of experience of buying properties, I've been in bidding wars, and I never liked that feeling, and I don't want to be responsible for somebody else feeling that. And secondly, I'm not greedy. Like, we asked for this price, they gave it to us, they closed within 24 hours, or they removed all the conditions, or the only condition, in 24 hours. What more can you ask for? Don't be a greedy guts. So anyway, I'm pleased, hubby's pleased, and now it's just a matter of packing up. The new place, 99.99% of it will be done at the end of this week. I got my new countertops. I meant to take a video and I forgot, sorry. So we do have some things that are like shelving that we're waiting for that was ordered, but COVID, it just takes too long. So that's almost done, and we don't have to be out of here till like mid-January, but we will be out of here by mid-December, because I plan on having Christmas at the new place. That all depends on what Christmas is going to look like. We have no idea. Where I live, so I live in an area called Peel, which is an offshoot of Toronto, or attached to Toronto. And Peel and Toronto are going into the red zone now. Our numbers are going up, and our case numbers are going up. And so now we are not allowed to socialize with anybody outside of anybody who lives in the house. So I have no idea what Christmas is going to look like, but I'll be ready for it. No matter what it comes, I'll be ready for it. So what else? Oh, my birthday is this month, at the end of the month. And with all the stuff that's been going on, hubby turns to me and said, I know this is kind of cheesy, but do you mind buying your own birthday gift this year? I'm like, sure. How much were you going to spend? And he told me, and it was a decent amount. It was healthy. And so my dilemma was, and I'm normally a frugal person, and my dilemma was, do I go with quality or quantity? You know, do I go with high-end yarn and get less, or do I go with cheaper brands and get more? I decided to get the more. Anyway, I'm going to show you quickly what I got. Although I did not spend what he said he was going to spend, because, yeah, guilt. I'm not going to spend that much. But anyway, I did spend some of it on others. But anyway, the first thing, I went to Lion Brand and I ordered, I always wanted to try this. And this is the Twisted Cotton Blend. And this is red and ecru. And the reason I did this, I was on Ravelry and I typed in this yarn and I saw this knitted, like a tunic, tank top tunic kind of thing. And not that I'm gonna make that top, but the fabric came out so nice looking, and I think, I want something out of that. So I ended up getting 3, 6, 9, 10 of these, because each one is, oh, and this is 69% cotton and 31% acrylic. That's why it's cottony, but not harsh cottony. Anyway, this is, you get 98 yards. That's why I got 10. It's a number 5 bulky, but I don't agree with that. I think it goes thick and thin. I don't know if you guys can see that, thick and thin. So I think they're kind of, the little bobbly things every once in a while, I think that's the 5, but the rest of it is definitely a 4. So I'm looking forward to using this. It feels really, really nice. So I wanna make something out of that. And then the other thing I got from Lion Brand was, I always wanted to try this too. And I would just, again, I went to Ravelry and just typed in the yarn and saw the projects, and they all came out really nice. So in this one I got in, this is the Lion Brand Cobblestone. And it's 100% acrylic, 219 yards, number 4. What else do I need to tell you? Anyway, what's the color? Currant. Okay, it's getting blown out. It's not purple. It's like a burgundy. Burgundy and white, or burgundy and cream. So I got 6 of those. So that's part of my birthdays, things that I bought. I'm not going to show you everything that I bought, but I'm going to show you the yarny stuff. Okay, the other thing that I bought was this kit. Now, yes, I bought this for myself to make, but it's going to end up going to my daughter. She really loved, so what I do with my daughters, and I say to them, just go on Pinterest every time you have some time and send me ideas that you might want in your home, or you might want to wear, or whatever. So they send me, so I have a little file of all their ideas that they like. So therefore I know if I'm going to make something, I'm going to gear it towards things that they like. Anyway, this blanket she really loved. Okay, so now I'm happy and a little irked with this one. So you get, I bought the kit. So let's just go over the prices. The kit is $90, I paid $90 American, so which is about $117 Canadian. I did have a code where I saved on the shipping, so that's not an issue. So it was $117 Canadian, but you get 16 hanks. Now the pattern is a free pattern, so don't even count that. So you get 16 balls of this heat wave. Hold on. I've never even touched this before. it's pretty good. It's not buttery soft, but it's not itchy at all. And this color, you get 3 colors. You get black, this sandy shore, and the gray. The gray is passport. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It feels nice, but it's supposedly sunlight activated even on cloudy days. And supposedly it goes up 12 degrees. Heat generating yarn. And it's 100% acrylic. Okay? So you get 16 of these in this cute little bag. Or sheets, you get your sheets and comforters like that. So let's go over that. I paid $117 Canadian. So when I was looking at it, knew the pattern was free. The yarn was $5.99 US per ball. And that would have been, and with the conversion and all of that stuff, it would have been $125. So I thought, oh, this is a good deal. But I just went back today and the yarn is on for $4.99, which would have brought it, which brings it down to $104 Canadian. I'm like, geez, that's $12. Or no, $13. I feel a little gypped. But hey, you know what? At the time that I purchased this, that's what it was. So $125. And the reason I went with Herrschners was I checked the price of this yarn in Canadian sites. Yarn Inspirations was the same price, was $5.99, and they're in the States, so they're comparable to Herrschners. Yarn Canada, it was $8.50 Canadian, which would have been $136 Canadian, and they wouldn't have charged me shipping. And Mary Maxim would have been $112, which you think, oh, that's a good deal. But their shipping is more expensive than Herrschners. It would have come out to $134. So at the time, I'm like, 117 bucks, that's a pretty good deal, right? Except I should not have looked on it today because it's down. The yarn is down. So if you're interested in this, pray that I can actually get it done. If you're interested in this, this is called the Nordic Stripes crochet blanket. If you're interested in this, just download the free pattern and order the yarn separately because it is cheaper now. Not by much, but you know, $117 to $104 Canadian. I did the conversions. I don't know. But so that was part of my birthday gift that I bought myself, but really it's for somebody else. I just want to do the action. I don't care what the end result is. I just like the doing of. Okay, now I'm gonna go over my other things that I got and then we'll talk about the finished item. The other thing, I came home and I checked the mail and there was the sweetest gift ever. Completely did not expect it. And the funny thing is, when I sent her an email thanking her for it, the message that she sent me back was, I was so touched. And I guess with all the stress and everything, just to have somebody, you know, pat you on the back and say such wonderful things. I don't care if they're lies or not. I'm gonna listen. She just, I bawled. Anyway, this is, who am I talking about? I'm talking about Sandy from Left is Right Crochet. Anyway, you're gonna see, it's okay, so there's a little handle. So it's like a keychain and like a purse decoration, right? But look at this. Look what she did. Is that not adorable? I think my husband's gonna take it. I don't know if it's weird that I carry my own face around with me or not. I just think it's adorable. It might actually go on my knapsack, the one where I store all the pins and things. But, you know, I think my husband might end up taking that. Is that, it's like a melamine or something. It's beautiful. So good. Now this was made by Jessica Jordan at KessKrafts Custom. If there's a link, I will leave it. Oh no, there's a website. So I will leave the website for this. But, and it's handmade with love just for you. Oh, it's acrylic. It's acrylic. It's so cute. She took my face and put it on there. I love it so much. So I think my husband wants it, but I'm not sure I trust him. He's not very, you know, easy on his stuff. So this might actually be just a decoration. Because honestly, I think it might be weird if I carry my own face around, right? Right? Anyway, and it came in such a pretty bag. And she gave me a card. And that's gonna make me cry again. And she decorated with all these puffy stickers. Anyway, thank you, Sandy. You are so sweet. And I said to her, you didn't, excuse me, you didn't even know it was my birthday. It was like a birthday gift, surprise birthday gift. It's not my birthday yet, but it will be this month. So, yeah, that was very, very sweet. Now, the other thing, I don't know if she wants me to show it or not, but I'm going to anyway. So Laurel's birthday was November 4th. And I think you all know how much I adore Laurel from the Dabbling Hook. I think she's so talented. She's so down to earth. She tells it like it is. She's just a fabulous, fabulous person. I've never met her in person, but one day, we were supposed to meet this year, but that fell through because of life. Anyway, it was her birthday, November 4th. So a couple months ago, I had this idea to make fabric with her logo on it. So I ripped her logo off her channel and had it made into fabric and had it mailed to her for her birthday. Well, wouldn't you know, she made me something using her logo. Isn't that fabulous? This is the kind of stuff that just makes me happy. Every time I look at this, I will have no choice but to think of her. Anyway, it's one of her bags, very sturdy. I don't know what she's using inside, but it can literally stand up on its own. But wait, let me show you the inside. I want to show you the pockets. I don't know if she's doing these kinds of pockets from now, like in all her bags, but I want to show you. I wonder if this is reversible. This is pretty cool. Look at the pockets. So they're like hook pockets. So maybe tape measure, hooks, you know, other stuff. Yeah. Oh, I love it so much. Thank you, Laurel. But the best feature, I'm going to show you the best feature, is she monogrammed it. Hopefully you guys can see that. That is my real name, Dobrila. That is my real name. I just go by Debbie because it's easier for everybody to remember. But that is my real name, and she remembered and she embroidered it. Awesome. And she always sends sachets. It was funny because I asked her, what is this scent? She goes, lavender. I'm like, I don't know. Lavender, I always think of grandma, but this doesn't smell like grandma. It's spicy. It's awesome. Anyway, thank you, Laurel. I hope it was okay that I showed this. This is going to be a treasure to me. I might not actually use it on a daily basis because I don't want to get it dirty. But this is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, on to the finished item. The one and only... Oh no, I have one more thing. Alright, so do you guys remember... Okay, my camera is flashing at me. Let's speed this up. Zelda from Zelda and RJ3 had a birthday cal where everyone made the Just Feel Festive shawl, and I won a $25 gift card from Darn Good Yarn. Now, I've never had, well, I had a little bit of silk yarn that Zelda sent me years ago, which I still haven't used. I have to find something to use it. But this is my first experience with Darn Good Yarn. And I have to say, I'm very pleased with their selection. And I did hear a while ago, people were saying that, oh, it smells funky. This does not smell funky at all, so I don't know what people were talking about. So I got to spend $25 on, what did I get? Malabrigo. I did get something else, but I can't show you because I bought that as a gift. Even though the $25 was to be used on me, and I spent a little more than the $25, this is a gift for somebody, and she watches. Which reminds me, I don't think I'll be sending out any Christmas gifts. There'll be maybe a handful of people that I've already wrapped, and all I have to do is mail, but I won't have time to shop or wrap or send out cards, or I honestly will not have time. So I apologize to everybody. I'll try to remember your birthdays and send you something on that. Yeah, so I got Malabrigo, and this is Miquita. Malabrigo Miquita. And the colorway is Carnival. Look at that. Ooh, ooh. I think this is a fingering. But oh my God, it is stunning. Stunning. And you get quite, I'm assuming you get quite a bit. 420 yards. So that's awesome. So I got that. Thank you, Z. Thank you for having the Cal. Thank you, Darn Good Yarn. I will come back and shop on your site again. Everything crochet and yarn is being put to the side. So, because my brain is everywhere, I needed something, like I said before, I needed something that was mindless, cheap, when I sit at the end of the day, turn on the boob tube and just watch. So I did find this Lacy Shell Baby Blanket by Carmen Heffernan. I don't know. I'll leave the link for it. I don't know if she has a website or anything. Anyway, I just thought it was really cute and easy, but I didn't have pinks. So I did have Karen 1 pound in, oh, let's color, Sunflower. Look at how much I still have left. I did have Karen 1 pound in Persimmon. And then the third color was Red Heart Super Saver in Cornmeal. And what did I create? I created a lap gan. Now, I think I mentioned before, I make lap gans throughout the year, especially the wheelchair size. And then I give to, oh, it's upside down, to my father-in-law because he volunteers at a home. Look at this. Oh, I'm gonna try to show you so the light's not coming through. Let me see if I can stand up. Look at that. Is that not great? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So that is all I made. And now I saw the Christopher from the Secret Yarnery put out a tutorial for another granny, not a drunken granny, a sober granny, something like that. I think I'm gonna have to put that on my hook. So I made that. It really easy. It says it's 4 rows, but that's only because the start changes. But the middle is actually like, I think it's only 2 rows, 2 row difference. That's it. But yeah, I love it. I love it. So that's gonna go in a box. Whenever they actually, I have a few of them, whenever they actually start accepting things again. What else do I have? Oh, I wanted to talk about something else too. There was a woman that reached out to me, she wanted some advice. She's just starting her business, and I'm like, I don't know nothing about it. But when she told me about her business, I thought it was a great idea. And I wish that I had this when I started. It's called Namma Stitches, and her name's Debbie as well. Anyway, the idea is, hold on, let me just get some information here. So she has this idea where some one-on-one crochet teaching. And I'm just gonna read something off her website. It says, how does it work? You choose the beginner project you want to make. I will customize a kit for you that will include a pattern for your project, a crochet hook, yarn, scissors, tape measure, and stitch markers. We will then schedule a time for your 2-hour lesson. I will mail you your kit and send you a Zoom link to your own personalized crochet lessons. Is anybody else blown away by this idea? I think it's amazing. You don't have to go shopping for yourself and then what, like if you're new and wonder, what am I getting? What do I get? She's gonna do it all for you, and then she's gonna sit down with you and do a one-on-one, tell you what you're doing wrong, answer your questions. You don't have to watch a video and then wonder and wait, you know, ask a question and then wait for an answer. Could take a day, could take 2 days, a week, whatever, right? She's right there. What an amazing idea. Anyway, so I wanted to give her, let you guys, I'm gonna leave the link for her website. I think she has a Facebook group. She's also on Instagram. Check her out. See if you're a newbie, this is great. So I wanted to do that. And then lastly, I have something, I don't know, I find this exciting, but you might not, or maybe you've already done it. I don't know. I'm watching YouTube videos, and you know how the ads run, and I just let them run. And sometimes I skip, sometimes I don't. And an ad for Craftsy came on. You know, Craftsy went to Blueprint, now it's back to Craftsy. I've always wanted to join, but what was a detriment to me, or was not appealing to me, was the $80 price tag. I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not, and I didn't want to pay $80, American, right? So anyway, the ad's running, and I let it run, and I hear $5. I'm like, whoop, $5? What is this about? So I clicked it, and sure enough, you will get a year's subscription to Craftsy for $5 American. I bought it right away. And so I'm watching the videos and loving it. I'm like, especially, I've been watching freeform crochet. I want to start making scrumbles. Funny word. Anyway, so, and they have lots of other things, quilting and sewing and blah, blah, blah. And I thought, oh, you guys might like this if you have not seen the ad. So I went to the website to see if I can somehow find this for $5, and I couldn't. So what do? I sent them an email. I said, hey, is there a link that I could provide on YouTube that will take the people straight to this offer that you have? Or can they only get it from watching the ad? And they responded and they said, welcome to the community, blah, blah, blah. Here's your link. So I'm leaving that below. If you don't want to watch the ad, you can click the, I'm not affiliate. They're not affiliated with me. I'm not affiliated with anything. All I did was I asked them, how can the viewers of this podcast get the $5 deal without watching the ad? Maybe the ad doesn't run in your area. I don't know. So anyway, they left me a link. It opens you up to the billing page, and you can see $79.99, and then it's crossed off, and $5. That's the bill. $5 American. 90 some odd % off. I'm like, pfft. Anyway, I'm enjoying that tremendously. There's one in particular that I watched with Christy Glass and her daughter. Oh my God, they're so cute. They're so cute. I adore her. I adore Christy, and now I adore her daughter. So cute. Anyway, that's it. If you're interested, you can click. It'll take you straight to the billing page of the offer. And that's all I have. Now, I really don't know when I'll be back. I'll be back. Oh, you know what? I'll do that in the next video. Yeah. Anyway, now I'm really done. I hope everyone is having a wonderful week, and I hope everyone's having as less stressful a time as I am. I'm looking forward to January. I really, really am. I plan on doing a whole lot of crafting in January. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for all of you who keep coming back, and anybody who's new. I appreciate this very much. And I need this. I need to come on and just take a break from my day. Thank you, and we will talk soon.